Hey guys, it's Ricker4 here. What's up? I have another League of Legends match for you. This one featuring Soraka. And yes, I am playing support. I do have a support Taric matchup, but you know, Soraka's different. And this was taken from a ranked game I had. So alongside me, I have Lee Sin, Ashe, Soraka as me. Morgana and Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath will be soloing top. Morgana will be AP mid, Lee Sin jungling, and Ashe will be bot with me supporting her. Meanwhile, on the other team, they have an Amumu jungle, support Alistar. This was pretty weird, their matchup. They had a Karthus, Swain, and Nasus. Karthus, Swain, and Nasus, all three of them all solo champs, so we didn't know what lanes they were going to go. In the end, I believe it was Karthus mid, Swain and Alistar bot, and Nasus solo top. And I don't know why this is. Seems to be a glitch in the LoLReplay. I'm sorry about this, but it shows the enemy, the allies with red markers. And it shows all these whites for the different buildings. I'm sorry about that, guys, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. And with these names as well. And with minions. Shows red minions. That's weird. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get this game on the road. As support, I'm going to be, that was a random volley, I'm going to be the one buying wards. Well, obviously Ashe will need to buy wards as well. So Ashe going to just maybe go into this bush, face check it, which is always great. And I'm going to go with her. And yet there's the Alistar and Swain. So engaging after the Ashe. Ashe is just going to turn around, try and go after this Swain, I believe. I am using my heals, and we are going to be able to pick up the kill on Swain, picking up first blood. Ashe is going to flash after Alistar, but Alistar seems a bit too tanky. He is on about half health, so he is going to be able to get away. So a great start to the game, already first blood for us, and that's just going to help us push more in the lane and give us more lane dominance. So Swain, good early champ, but fairly good late game, but I'd prefer early to mid game. And Ashe late game champion can go really well. So as support, I took what I call my support masteries. It's 4-0-26. The 4 is just I believe just the 4 ability power masteries in the offensive tree or something like that. And then 26 in the utility masteries, taking up basically all the cooldown reduction, the increased wards, and gold. So as you might have noticed, I do have a regrowth pendant and a sight ward, even though all that together costs 510. That is because I had 40 extra gold from the new masteries to start off with, so that helps greatly out. I am able to start off with a regrowth pendant to build into my Philosopher's Stone earlier, as, yep, causes some lag, as that will only cost 365 instead of about 500 gold. So, yep, that's really helpful as a support. And unfortunately the Karthus is going to, I believe, no, he didn't use his ultimate, I think. Nah, he just was able to get a kill. So Morgana going to flash after the Karthus. Karthus is going to flash out of his her binding, and he's going to slow her enough to her die to the turret, him picking up the kill, and Morgana will pick up the kill on Karthus as well. Yeah, this is really laggy, I'm sorry guys, like 5 frames per second. Good news, it is getting close to Christmas. I'm not sure if... Oh, So a bit of engage coming on here on me. Oop. And there it all is, the lag. Endless lag. So basically their Swain almost died. He did pop Ghost, and I'm just going to be able to heal me and Ash up and be able to refill my mana, whereas Alistar will just have to use his heals, and that's all he can do. And now he's so he won't be able to do much, so I'm going to be able to heal myself up and then use my silence on the Swain. Ash is going to be able to pick up a kill as Swain was pretty low, and there it is, a really good start to the game. Ash is already 2-0. Both of us are going to just recall right now and pick up some more items. So when I went back, I did pick up a Philosopher's Stone, another Sight Ward, Boots of Speed, and a Health Potion. Good, more Sight Wards, great, Boots of Speed, great, and Philosopher's Stone, great. So nothing too fancy about that. You have, as Lee Sin said, both lanes are pushed. I believe he meant top and mid. He wasn't really talking about bot because we weren't there. But yeah, that was a bit of a problem. So he wasn't able to gank. Right, so as you might have known, I've put most of my points in my W and then E, none in my Q yet. That's just basically the skill order I like to do. As support Soraka, I find my Q useless, and I'll just go through her abilities now. Her passive is Consecration. Soraka increases the magic resistance of nearby allied champions by 16. Now, this does include her, even though it does not say. Her Q is Star Call. It strikes nearby enemy units for magic damage and reduces their magic resistance by 8 for 8 seconds. Now Morgana was able to pick up a kill in mid on Karthus. Sorry I missed that, but wasn't able to really see it. Right, so Lee Sin is here as well, and the enemy Amumu. We are going to be able to kill the Amumu with Lee Sin picking up the kill. And we were thinking of maybe this Swain and Alistar, but we weren't sure. We are basically almost on full health. So Lee Sin is going to kick towards the Swain, use the slow on him, but that's all we're going to do. And I went around trying to see if I could use my silence on it. I was able to flash over and silence the Alistar, but that's basically all I could do. So yeah, Star Call, the effect of the magic resistance can be stacked 10 times. And meanwhile, we were going to try and take this tower. We do have Ash, we do have Soraka, and we do have Lee Sin somewhere. Yep, taking down the minions, of course. But yeah, we don't really need Lee Sin, as there it goes. So that's good. That's all good. Her W is Astral Blessing. This is the one I get the most points in. It restores health and grants bonus armor for 5 seconds. Great early game if you get lots of points in it. It gives you a lot of health, and actually, as you can see, level 3, and it grants 75 bonus armor. That's actually a fair amount. I don't think any armor pen would be able to penetrate that. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, so her E is Infuse. On Allies cast, it restores 50 mana to the target. Well, this is at level 2. And an equal amount to yourself, but it... Oh, they changed it. It does not double on self-cast. Right, so it might be better just to cast on an ally regardless. Right here. And on an enemy cast, It silences the target for a few seconds and then deals magic damage. Her ultimate wish, it instantly restores some health to her and all her all her allies. So this is probably the one she's most famous for. She's able to do global saves basically. And normally when I get level 6 and have my ultimate, that's when I start looking around the map to try and find where I could use it. So Cho'Gath having a bit of an engage on this Mumu here. Not too much going on. Right, so Morgana and Karthus going a bit here. Bit forward and forward. Morgana has used her ultimate and her Q and Ignite, and she is going to be able to pick up the kill. If Karthus were to use his ultimate, which he probably won't, as you can see, she's got too much health to do it. And unfortunately, the Ashe arrow did miss. I believe Ashe was aiming for mid and just stuffed it up completely. Yeah, look at that, frames per second, boys. Amazing. 3 frames per bloody second. Oh no, it's going up. 4, 5. Yeah, this is really crap. I'm sorry, guys. I normally get more than this, but you know, it's just super crap. This computer's quite a few years old, so you know, give me some excuse. Alright, so once again, Karthus and Morgana going back and forth here, just dealing some harass. Morgana is almost dead, but so is Karthus, and I am going to use my ultimate because I believe I thought she was going to go after the Karthus, so I wanted to give her a bit more health. It did help anyway with the Cho'Gath. He was able to gain more health against this Lee Sin. While they fight it out, I was getting some harass bot, but it doesn't matter. And the Nasus is going to just live a decent amount of health. Right, so not too much I can do with Soraka, just sit in a bush and heal my Ashe all day and give him mana back. I could use my infuse as harass, but I normally do that just like if I don't need to replenish any mana for either of us. But normally when I use a heal, I like to use the infuse as well. Alright, so Lee Sin coming in for a gank here. Ashe has used her ultimate on Alistar. I have silenced him, but that's not going to be enough to stop it from using his ultimate. And Lee Sin is slowed. We are chasing, keeping Alistar slowed and silenced. And he is going to flash after, unfortunately. And I think we'll have to just leave it there. So Cho'Gath able to get a kill on Nasus. I'm sorry I missed that fight, but basically they just fought it out as you would expect. And then he was able to use his feast and get an om nom nom stack. And he's already up to 5 stacks. Wow. Gentleman Cho'Gath. Nom nom nom. So Lee Sin going after this Mumu and Alistar. Getting headbutted away though. Able to safeguard towards me though. And yep. So Swain coming in here. Weren't going to do much. in the end, Morgana was able to get a kill on on Karthus when Karthus was right there. And sorry, I missed that. And right now, the Amumu and Alistar are getting chased right now by us. Alistar are going to be able to sorry, Lee Sin going to be able to get a kill, and meanwhile I was chasing Amumu, and I was able to use my Infuse, my Silence, to get a kill on that Amumu. That Amumu had like 0 magic resist basically. Yeah, see, he has 2 cloth armors, and that with my 157 magic damage was just enough to kill him. Doesn't sound like much, people, but you never know. It could really help you out. So meanwhile, we're going to try and take maybe this turret in mid. We weren't sure if we needed more minions, but there were more minions on the way. Okay, here come Karthus and Alistar, so it looks like we're going to have to get out here. Karthus has used his wall, but Ashe has used her ultimate, and I have used my my heal already. I'm going to have to use my ultimate here. Continuously healing Ashe, I don't really care if I die, while Ashe keeps them slowed as well. I am going to silence one of them, I believe. Nope, I'll just keep it. Also, I have blue buff from when I killed a Mumu. Blue buff on a support actually pretty good because heals get off more often, and it's just greater for the carry and that. So when I did go back, I did pick up a Heart of Gold, another gold for 5 basically. Turned my Boots in Tiny and Boots of Lucidity for extra cooldown reduction. Fairly standard build, sight wards. Yeah, not too much different from my Taric build. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea with this frame rate and this white boxes. I'm sorry guys, I have absolutely no bloody idea. So we were gathering around to try and maybe take this dragon, but we decided first to help out bot. I am going to use my CV there, see Karthus. I am going to go after Karthus, use my silence, and then he is silenced, and the ultimate did almost go off for Morgana, but it didn't happen. Unfortunately, Ashe did use her ultimate and missed. Karthus also used his wall, but Morgana did get a binding on Amumu, and we were almost able to kill him, and Karthus is almost dead as well, so we're going to maybe go after this. So I am going to have to use my ultimate here just to save this Morgana, and I am going to use my other heal as well to help save her, as she was pretty damn low. So unfortunately I was trying to just silence Karthus and help the others get a kill, but in the end I did get the kill, so I am 2-0-4. Meanwhile, Lee Sin was able to get a kill on Amumu without me getting an assist, I might add. And Karthus is just going to, not Karthus, Alistar is just going to walk back to the safety of his inhibitor turret, which was a smart play to do, but he probably should go back now and not just recall right there. Yep, so there's the binding, and Morgana's going to be able to pick him up with a basic attack. Meanwhile, I am getting attacked by the turret. So here comes Swain trying to get a kill on either Lee Sin or Morgana. Morgana's pretty low. And wow, look at that health, 31 health just left from the Karthus ultimate. She probably would have had more, but I didn't have my heal up. Karthus coming in here trying to get a kill or so, but not going to be able to. I have flashed out. Going to continuously try and use my heals. I did use my myself, and now Morgana is just there for some reason. She is actually going to go out, use her ultimate, able to get a kill on the Karthus, and meanwhile she is getting chased by the Amumu. She is going to use her shield. Meanwhile, Lee Sin is going to chase the Amumu, use his Q, use his slow. Unfortunately, Amumu will use his ultimate to try and get out there. And we should just back off here, as here comes Nasus. And a Fed or farm Nasus is pretty strong. 86, not too good, but if all of those were with his Q, then that's not too good for us. So Cho'Gath's just teleporting top, and as he probably said at the end of this game, he was useless. He wasn't actually in any of our team fights. As you can see, 1-0-0. That's just from that kill on Nasus he got, and he never actually sort of helped out the team, which may sound pretty weird. So meanwhile, we just did take this dragon. Great opportunity to take, so they were pushed bot. They had a champion mid and top. Meanwhile, I did go back. I did pick up my Kindle gem, and then as you can see, Kindle gem, I don't know why it didn't disappear, and then into Australia's Reverie. Great item on support. It gives extra health regen, mana regen. Its passive gives cooldown reduction, and it has an active nearby allied champions gain 40% movement speed for 3 seconds on a 60-second cooldown. So it's great for getting to a Baron quick if you're getting pushed in your base and then you push out and the enemy team's at Baron. So Nasus and Nasus going against our Ashe here. She's getting really low. I probably might have to use my ultimate here if I'm actually paying any attention, and I use it just a second late, and unfortunately I do screw that up. Lee Sin going after the Nasus here. He is really low, and the Amumu going to use his Q and be able to pick up a kill on Amumu. Nasus did try and slow, but that wasn't enough. So yeah, unfortunately I did miss my ultimate, and if I was paying attention, I probably would have been able to save that Ashe. So we were going after this Nasus, and Cho'Gath is going to pick up a kill with a Feast stack, and we are just going to be able to take this turret down pretty easily. Okay, meanwhile, Ashe was going to go bot to help out bot because Alistar was pushing. She's going to use his ultimate. Alistar's just going to heal himself back up and try and deal more damage, but pretty pointless. But yeah, we were able to take that turret, and I am hitting level 2 now. So level 11, level 2. So I did put a second point in my ultimate. So Morgana coming in here again, a 3v1, and that heal just going to be able to barely save her. That Karthus ultimate as well. She's able to get she's able to save herself from. So she is able to pick up a double kill, and yeah, that was extremely good. Fed Morgana, great. But yeah, the health bug, it actually did bug up. When she was walking back, she was on about 10 HP, and I was able to just use my ultimate. I was actually spamming it really badly because it was on cooldown, but it had like a 1 second cooldown, so I was waiting for it to come up. Alrighty, so Ashe just doing something bot, farming, pushing, whatever you want to call it. Lee Sin taking the enemy jungle like a boss. Morgana going back and forth with me. While Cho'Gath pushes top, and there is a bit of an engage against this Nasus. It seems that they are on about the same health. And meanwhile, Ashe was able to get a kill on Karthus. I'm not too sure where Karthus was. And Cho'Gath's still getting chased by Nasus. Nasus actually looks like he's winning. Yep. And unfortunately Nasus is just going to finish him off with a Q and be able to get away. So he did lose his stacks. Unfortunately, I didn't use my ultimate. I had it up. That was just really bad. Once again, I wasn't actually paying attention. So support's really easy, but sometimes you've just got to get the hang of actually that ultimate. It is a pretty cool responsibility to have. Unfortunately, Lee Sin died to the Swain as we were tower diving. Morgana was able to pick up a kill on Swain, probably with that red buff. And meanwhile, I was getting chased by Karthus, and I'm just going to regroup with my team. So Nasus coming after the Morgana here, going to get binded. Morgana pretty high up, I don't know why he's chasing, but I am able to actually get a kill on the Nasus, and that's going to start a killing spree. I am 3-0-10. Actually make that 3-0-11 as Morgana did pick up a kill on Karthus. Here comes a Murmur, going to try and do something to us, uses all his abilities, but we're just going to be able to pick him up as well, and I'm going to go 3-0-12 with another assist. Meanwhile, Cho'Gath is pushing top. Good, we're going to have all lanes pushed. This is what we want when Baron's actually I believe Baron is up. I'm not too sure. But yeah, he'll be able to we'll be able to just take it while they push out their base, defend. And yeah, that's actually a pretty funny fact. You've got the levels, you've got 14, 12, 12, 11, 10. 11, 13, 13, and then you've got Morgana and Cho'Gath on 17 and 16. That's pretty funny, as they were actually much higher than the rest of us. So now that I do have points in my maxed out my W and E and ultimate whenever I can, I am going to put points on my Star Core. Unfortunately, Ashe does miss her arrow. And in this team fight, I am going to use my ultimate, but unfortunately, I am going to actually flash over. I am really low and screw up that flash. And unfortunately, I am going to die. They are going to pick up my killing spree, and that's going to make it so I am not flawless anymore. And you won't know just how pissed off I was about that. I'm not sure if I'm able to say that, but yeah, I was so annoyed at that. Then again, I am the support. Not too bad if I'm dead. But they did get my killing spree. So Mimic, going to die to our Lee Sin. He is pretty low now. So is our Ashe. Morgana just coming in here using her ultimate. They are going to be able to kill the Nasus. Meanwhile, they are chasing Alistar. Morgana has flashed to try and keep up, and Karthus as well, but they are going to be able to pick up Alistar, and they are still chasing. Karthus really low, and they are going to be able to pick up a kill on Karthus as well. Swain also pretty low. There's the Karthus ultimate. My ultimate was just a second away, which was really annoying. And yeah. So, pretty good engage for us. We only lost Ashe and me, and basically killed their entire team except Swain. And look at this, Swain, 141, has a Magi Soul Stealer. Word of advice, never buy stacking items if you're not going a positive KD. Even if you are going positive, but it's like 5-4-2, don't buy it, because it's just a waste. You won't get those stacks up, but if you ever do, then you'll just lose them again. It's extremely pointless. So we are just all trying to group up and push mid. We did actually make the Amumu flash there. I'm not sure how that happened. And that's a really big shield, ain't it? And once again, Ash did miss her arrow. I'm not sure if I should say his or her. It might be a male player, but a female character. And I'm probably stupid for saying this, but Gentleman Cho'Gath, whenever he uses his feral scream, he goes, "Quiet!" So funny. Anyway, Morgana was able to pick up a kill on Karthus with getting assist, actually get a double kill on Swain as well. Meanwhile, Lee Sin was able to get the kill on Amumu, and we are just going to be able to push down this turret. Nobody can really stop us now except for Nasus' Wither. And maybe if he took us 1v5, he might be able to get a kill on one of us. So we were able to push up to their inhibitor and just continue trying to push into their base while 3 of them are down, but they should be respawning soon. But hopefully we might be able to get one of these turrets or both of them right now. So we had taken one down. And will we be going for the other? Morgana is actually getting attacked as she's going to be able to get the kill on Karthus. While Swain tries to charge in, I am just going to silence him as she's going to use his ultimate, her ultimate. Morgana able to get a kill on Amumu, and Ash getting a kill on Swain. And there's nothing that can stop us. We're going to just be able to take down this Nexus, and meanwhile I just flash into the enemy Nexus turret, summoner platform turret, so that's going to be GG with a final score of 3-1, 14, or 16 or something. I forgot how many assists I got, like 18 or something. I didn't actually count that last death. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this match. For some reason it's not showing up for me victory, which is going to be really annoying and a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'll be able to get out of it. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm fine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Leave a comment on who you would like to see next. And yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.